Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we're working on figuring out what that I'm going to need to make for, well, what I'm going to need to do to make the things that we want to make next, which are going to be our solar panels, our accumulators, and our laser turrets. And for that, we're going to need a batteries facility, so we're going to have to get a proper batteries facility up and running. So that is what we're going to do. Started figuring out all of the stuff that we need to make. The lithium ion batteries are going to be probably our most involved process. Absolutely going to be most involved process. So that is what we're going to do. And so we're working on setting up the rail loading areas that we're going to need to get to bring everything in. So let's get to it. So this was the line that I set as where we kind of need to be. All right, we want to do parking. All right, we need to do parking. We need 11 parking spaces. We need the tight parking. Let's see. We come up here. No, that's not the way we want to do it. All right. So basically, that's our guidelines right there. So we want to be on that. So that is where the first set of parking is going to need to be. This is going to have to get moved. It doesn't break any power lines. Is that a power line that I want to have connected? We probably do want to have that connected. All right, well, we'll figure out where we're going to put it once we have the parking in. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 parking spaces. That will be sufficient, I believe. This water pipe is going to have to be moved somewhere else. All right, simple enough. Just need the straight segment there. All right. We are building on top of that Givelite patch, but I think it's okay. There's still some that would be available there. And we'll have other Givelite resources available that we can take advantage of once this is all done. Okay. So that's of course going to be right on top of a power line. That power line is going to have to move. All right, speaking of power lines. Okay, that fits there. I think the first thing that I'm going to bring in is going to be the ores. Now, what direction are we building this? Will that clear? Yes, that clears, because I measured it already. Okay, so... here's the thing, like, there's the ore. Do I really need to bring in the ores? Do I need to bring in a train to load here and then unload there when the belt that is carrying the ores is literally right there? Maybe we don't need the ore loading. Maybe we can just siphon off what I'm... gonna need for this. Okay. Okay, well then never mind. That's not going to be the thing that we do first. And actually, we're not going to do it at all. Okay. I think the thing that we're going to do is going to be... oh, I forgot one thing to figure out over here. It's... that. Okay. I guess the plastic? We could bring in the plastic. Plastic, the sodium hydroxide. Okay, what are the rates? What are the rates that we're looking at here for what we're going to need to bring in? Okay, so we're gonna need to bring in 1.7 per second lead sheet coils. I think I can do all of these as... Oh yeah, we're also going to crush coal. I do all of these as compact unloading because we're not gonna, let's see, it's 3.3 per second plastic, 2.6 per second plastic, and 2.6 per second. So that's what, that's like 9 per second total plastic. It's not a problem. We're gonna need plastic, we're gonna need lead. We're gonna be making the coke as a byproduct. Yeah, actually, we're going to need far fewer. We're going to need the zinc, sodium hydroxide. Okay, let's do the nitric acid first. Let's bring that in here. That's going to be the only liquid that we're going to need. The only fluid that we're going to need. All right, fluid unloading. Now, did I set up... No. Okay. Perhaps I should. Okay. Okay. So then what we'll do is we're going to do this process. And then we'll use a silo, which we've been doing a few times. We're not going to need any more than 30 per second, so that's a perfectly fine rate. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then skip 1. And 1, 2, 4, 6. And then skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And skip 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That works. And actually, we need to build that in because I need to do configuration on those. Because half of them need to be offset near. There we go. Yeah, we get rid of all of that. We get rid of all those pumps. No pumps. There we go. Create the blueprint. Perfect. All right, so plastic. We'll say zinc, and we'll say lead to get started. Let's remove. Oh, that's going to interfere with some belts, isn't it? Of course, now that's loading up. Well, let me pick that up real quick. There we go. That leaves a bit of a hole there for logistics, but that's fine for now. We'll figure out where we're going to put things. All right, for the basic batteries, we pretty much just need lead. We can get started with that. Zinc and lead and plastic. Now we're gonna need that. Plastic, zinc, and lead. Sodium hydroxide. I'm gonna have to have multiple sodium hydroxide trains because I think we have multiple places where that can be loaded. Okay, we will. Oh, of course, we're gonna need to have a plastic output, or no, the battery outputs. Right. We'll worry about that as the last things we'll need to do. You don't need the wall. You don't need those medium electric poles. We don't need those big electric poles. We probably need to make new big electric poles. Roboport. We're gonna have to put in with a little bit of a gap. Okay. It's fine. Let's see. We'll do substation there. And a substation there. And then we'll replace that with a substation. And we'll replace this with a substation. Plug it into power. All right. Now we're gonna need some trains. One, two, three, four. Armored cargo wagons. We can make those. Regular cargo wagons. They don't store as much, but you know what? That's all right. Let's see. Do I want to give these a unique color? Okay. And so this is going to be batteries alpha. Nitric acid unloading. This will be plastic unloading. Plastic unloading. This will be lead. This will be zinc. This will be sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide loading. Yeah, there is a little tiny gap there, and just continuing to cross that gap is going to cause problems. All right. Let's get both these trains fueled. Gotta make sure I stay on the west side of that particular train. All right. So you head to acids. Production alpha. Get me some nitric acid. There's some stops that don't have proper names. I don't know. Oh, there's one there. Okay. The extra stop there that I had for something else. Alright. Do we have a path? We do, in fact, have a path. So, go ahead. Alright. You go to Plastic Alpha. Plastic loading. Full cargo. Come to batteries. Plastic unloading. Empty cargo. And refuel. I think once we have some plastic, we can actually start making batteries. Time passed. Go. And get to it. Alright, we are going to need... Oh, because we don't have... Yeah, we're going to need signals on all of these. I'm kind of silly and didn't do that. There we go. And we can tell our bots to go ahead and remove that. We still have materials on the way because we're missing some stuff. All right. Well, I mean, I have enough tracks on me. I can fill this in so that we can actually get those working. Now, the one question is, was I making zinc plates? Was I making zinc sheet coils at all? I don't remember if I actually was. Tin. No. We are not. All right. Well, that's a problem we're going to have to fix. So you're going to go to manufacturing alpha, lead sheet coil loading, full cargo, and then bring the lead to here. No, not full cargo, empty cargo. Nope. Refuel stop is where we want to go. Go get it. And I guess what you can do is go find some sodium hydroxide. Options. We have lots of sodium hydroxide here. We're producing absolute tons of it. Perfect. We can go grab it from there. I know that we have sodium hydroxide over here as well, but not a lot, really. A little bit. Okay. So I think that's what, acid production, sodium hydroxide loading, full cargo. Bring it over here. Battery. I might need to grab it from both locations. I could. Empty cargo. Refuel. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to figure out our zinc plate. For some reason, I did not think ahead on that one. Surely, I knew that we were going to be using zinc plate for something at some point. Of course, I parked my my plane all the way over here. Oh, and we probably actually need to add in a couple of signals there. Okay. So actually, one of the first things we're going to need to do is we need to put in a location to load it, because we don't have an area to load anything new. The armor is basically consuming all of my copper sheet coils. Interesting. Maybe we need to fix that. That's gold ore. It's loading. Okay. That's tungsten plate loading. We're not... issues. Hydrogen fluoride, hydrofluoric acid is the issue. Understood. Well, that's a problem right there. Getting this rail line through here is require rerouting all of those belts. Beautiful. Unless... is that zinc or is that nickel? This is zinc. The only place we're sending the zinc is to make brass. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're going to have to do it. I think what we're probably going to have to do is put a T-junction in somewhere and create a one-off loading area specifically for just zinc plate. Because zinc plate is only used for these batteries. So this is the only place it's ever going to go. So it's not like we're going to have more than one train. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. We can make that work. I can turn this into an X, and then we can run some rails over here, create a little loading bay, like around here with some warehouses, and then we can grab our zinc, which is over here, run a line out, set up a little way to process that zinc into sheet coils, probably, and then feed it into there. Okay. I think that'll be the project for next episode, because we're out of time for now. So we'll get to work on that later. So for now, we'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.